What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking back in from the Universal Orlando Resort for another Harry Potter roller coaster construction update, and to see if anything else is going on around the parks. I do apologize, it's been a little bit longer than normal for our updates and how long it's been, but we should be back to our normal schedule. We had some other stuff going on. Let's get inside the parks and see what's going on. First stop of the day is going to be the former location for Emeralds, and as of right now, I'm not seeing any changes. Nothing's come down just yet. Work walls are still up, and they're going to be that way for quite a while. But let's walk around. Oh man, exciting developments. We now have caution tape inside. Exciting, I know. Again, I'm not seeing many changes, if at all any. All the lighting is still up. I don't know, we'll see. Same situation as the last couple of weeks, just the work walls are up over here. So no noticeable changes. Let's get inside the parks and see what's new with the Harry Potter coaster. Well, it appears they're not using this side over here, but this side has a short wait, luckily. 20 seconds later and we're in. That is the way you're supposed to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's check on the wait times, and Islands of Adventure is currently open until 10 p.m. Hulk is a 35-minute wait. Doctor Doom is 30 minutes. Ripsaw Falls, 55 minutes. Popeye is 25. And on the next page, let's see what we have. P-Flyers, it says Virtual Line, Jurassic Park River Adventure, 55 minutes. Forbidden Journey, 90 minutes. Flight of Hippogriff is 40 minutes. So yeah, it's a little bit busier this week. Hello, Harry Potter roller coaster. We have arrived, and I know there's some big changes that have already happened this week. One of the first noticeable changes is a lot more steel structure has been added right here. So yeah, quite a bit has been added here, as we can see. A lot more framework has gone up around the drop track building, and we know some roofing is on there now as well.
This is better. Yeah. Butterbeer and then candy.
They also have the magic shop.
Also new this week is a bunch of work on the outside of the former station for Dragon Challenge. We can see a lot of the theming has been removed right there on the turret for the former Dragon Challenge ride. Pictures and video really don't do the structure any justice. It is massive, I promise you. And here's a much better look at all the work that's been done on the outside of the station. A lot has been removed.
Right here. Oh my god, it looks so awesome.
More parts arriving via tower crane. Just look at all that new metal right there. So there's a guy right here on the launch track, and he's sitting on something that's pretty important. It actually lines up all the brake fins and the limbs. Now, why is this important? Well, you want to make sure everything is in the straight line, and also this is the gauge. Another reason why this piece is pretty important, well, we can now guess as to what the chassis width is going to be on here, as that looks to be about the size of a wheel bogie assembly.
Wait a second. Right here.
It also appears that crews are torquing down all the bolts now. Moving on now to the Jurassic Park ride that should be coming hopefully in the next couple years. Well, I'm not seeing anything over here by the employee walkway. Still have those sediment barriers in the water, but nothing else that I can see. No, the fire's off on the Jurassic Park sign again. I'm sure it's just because of wind. I'm not expecting anything new over here, but for you guys, we will check. Same suspects are over here. The markings over on the sewage areas, here and there. And this is one of the more recent ones that we found from our last update. Well, this is definitely a new one. We have some of the white marking right here, which means there's going to be some clearing and removal. In our other updates, we talked about line of sight for the lasers that are actually doing all the surveying. Well, that one lines up perfectly with that one from the last update right over there. And then if we're referencing, there was other ones just down that way. So if you notice, it's kind of turning that way. And that is definitely a new marking right there. We haven't covered this one in our last updates, and I expect this one has been here for a while. Just one that we've missed, but again, there is the marking right there next to the drainage. So we decided to check the drainage for the entire area, and I'm seeing more and more markings that we missed from our last updates. Here's one right next to the car. Instead of wasting your time, trust me when I say there was nothing new inside Camp Jurassic. We checked, I promise. I was going to suggest that we go take a ride on Kong, but the ride is currently down. Something else I also noticed, the fire is off. So I'm thinking, yeah, the wind is the reason why Jurassic Park's fire is also off. Well, that's enough construction for the Harry Potter roller coaster. Let's head over to Studios and see what's new over there. We have arrived at King's Cross Station, and it does not appear to be too busy over here. So hopefully the rest of the park is the same way. Let's see how Gringotts is doing. 45 minutes. Not terrible, but not great either.
Take it away, girls.
Now that we are at Studios, there's something we need to talk about, and that is Halloween Horror Nights. Yes! So some of the lighting towers are starting to go up around the park, and that means construction is on all over the place. Alright, so let's check out the wait times here at Studios. We know the park is open until 9 p.m. Let's see how the rides are doing. Minion Mayhem is 60 minutes, Shrek 4D is 15, Rocket is 25, Mummy 15, Transformers was 30, Simpsons is 40, 45 minutes for Gringotts, like what we saw, 30 minutes for Fast and Furious, E.T. is 25, most everything else, not too bad. But yeah, a little bit busier at the parks today. Here's Fear Factor Live, and we know that it's going to shut down for Halloween Horror Nights, and it won't be too much longer until we have the black tarps up around the sign. It's been several weeks since I've done Men in Black Alien Attack. Let's see how bad I do. Little bit of a line, and I believe that's for the new system that they have for resort guests to scan their keys to enter the rooms to allow them for express. So delaying things a little bit, but not too bad. Well, after a couple minute wait with scanning the express passes, we are almost there to Men in Black. And here we go, guys, and oh my god, it's Agent R! 383,000, that was terrible. Terrible. Well, I figured since I was over here at Studios, I might stop by Kid Zone to see if there are any new markings. Unfortunately, after walking around, I didn't see anything new at all. Maybe in the future. More lighting towers for Halloween Horror Nights are going up here inside the East Green area. Here we can see there's more than just one as they line the pathway. In years past, this has been one of my favorite scare zones, and I'm happy to see that prep work has started for yet another year. Just in case you're wondering, Cinematic Celebration is still going on. And for the last 2 years, we had a stage over here in front of the horror makeup show, and then over here, right next to where Cinematic Celebration is. But I don't think we're going to see a stage this year, because I think Academy of Villains is going to be going elsewhere in the park. Fingers crossed they may be going over where Bill and Ted used to be. Our favorite time of the year is almost here, guys. Just a little bit more prep work, and then it's time to get scared. Who's ready for the prop shop? Let's go see if anything is new. We check every single week for you guys, just in case there's anything interesting. And right off the bat, we see the Triceratops encounter stuff right over here from the Islands of Adventure Park. Again, the Dino Chow bag is still there. This sign, also still here, with the Bates Motel t-shirts. Some new costumes, but it looks like the Halloween Horror Night section definitely has seen some new things. So we have this giant now playing sign right here. Chance is still here. And then we have a huge Revenge of the Mummy banner right here, and I'm sure that's going to be a little bit pricier. We have the Psycho Scarapy sign here. Somebody was asking for the price. I'm going to check on this. I'm not sure if it's for this banner or if it's for the sign, but that says 600 bucks. So I don't know. Bloody gurney stretcher thing right there. Some other signage, popcorn, scare actor dining experience. Yep, she's still here. And this is a new one. Haven't seen you yet. We have the Embarcadero sign down there from Disaster. Giant skull there. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for the Horror Night section of the prop shop. Let's walk around over here. And yep, still posing. But unfortunately, we don't have a Jeff Goldblum mask because I saw somebody actually posted. They had a cutout with Jeff Goldblum right there, and it was kind of funny. But yeah, still posing for us. Still have all the Minion stuff. Volleyball, Volcano Bay sign, all the Mardi Gras. Other posters up on the wall over here. Let's walk around. Lots of different photos and whatnot. That same mummy banner is there. Wakita sign. Pasta sign. But this definitely has caught my eye. Revenge of the Mummy attraction entrance. 100 bucks. And there's will not be operating today due to season schedule maintenance. These are going to go quick, I'm sure. Attraction opens at noon. Attraction exit through the arcade. And there's the Blues Brothers sign as well. We had that in our other update. Stroller parking. Marvel Superhero Island. A lot of new signs in here. Universal Express Pass. And then another attraction entrance with the lockers arrow. A lot of attraction entrance signs here. Single riders. That's really kind of neat actually. Attraction closes at 5:30. More Marvel Superhero Island stuff. And Mummy stuff. So a lot of Mummy signage in here. That's really kind of neat. A little pricier, $100 though. New display shelf over here. Still have the finger scanner sign over here, along with package pickup. A couple other odds and ends, but most everything except for that signage is about the same. We still have the Pharaoh's Gold over here, some of the T2 signage and things from the show, California and of course Florida. Still have that Universal Orlando sign there. And that's something else it looks like from Mummy. No carry-on bags. That's $125. And then this is probably the coolest thing that I've seen in here for quite a while. The single rider sign right there. 150 bucks. I guarantee you that is probably going to be gone within the next couple days. Studios is closing an hour earlier than it has been in the last couple of weeks, so that means the show for Cinematic Celebration will start at 9 p.m. Central Park does fill up quickly, so I would advise getting there a little bit early. We're less than 2 minutes away from Cinematic Celebration, and they dim a bunch of lights. Look how dark it is over here. Kind of crazy, actually. See? All dark. Reason why I wanted to watch it back here is that the pyro is right next to us. This is kind of neat. It's like being surrounded by pyro. Now this is feeling like Halloween Horror Nights. Smoke filling the air and low lighting. That was pretty neat. Not a bad way to end the night. Same situation as before. In order to clear out more guests, they open up the gates so everybody can get out. Well guys, that is going to do it for another update here from the Universal Orlando Resort, and I'm very happy to say the Harry Potter roller coaster has some new progress with all sorts of theming going on for what we believe is going to be the bridge, and the station is also seeing a bunch of work. Jurassic Park, they have a couple new markings over there, and then we came over to Studios and saw some interesting stuff inside the prop shop and a new location to watch Cinematic Celebration. We're going to have more updates from here, so if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and I will see you out on the Midway.